Sorry for the minor wait.
I can't do it.
NVIDIA drivers updated, which means I had to... The game had to compile the shaders again, like it does pretty consistently.
Milady!
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashik, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Why we fight? Hopefully it's not for those dickheads at the garrison. Those
More
people
arrived
suck.
from the capital this morning.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
Oh no, so
We
terrible.
tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
Jill was
The
not
way
down
the
for where that
survivors speak of
conversation
them,
could have gone.
One would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Don't leave me, Pa.
What are we looking at?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Sure about that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
An ether flood this close to civilization is not a good sign.
Clive, look.
Yeah.
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Yeah, that tends to pack in the damage real quick when you start doing it like that. Granted, you have to get really lucky. Well, lucky. You gotta get an enemy who's willing to sit there and take it. Which,
Do you think there are more?
doesn't happen.
There are
so.
always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall.
Okay, once again, strange.
Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, the lady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Oh, that is slower than it should be. Why? Why is it like that? Nothing was happening in that scene. Why was it like that? God. That's worrying. That's very worrying. Am I already gonna have to, like, quit out to desktop 13 minutes in? Like, is that seriously what I'm gonna have to do, like, instantly? Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Oh, no. Okay. Fixed itself for the moment. Because I can easily change.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Well, that, or maybe slightly insulted.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
Yeah, knowing our luck, there's absolutely more. Tell us there's hundreds at there's 100 at the gate. I'm just going to assume you actually need
You don't think
4.
they've abandoned us, do you? Them not. Not a chance.
Not very effective fortifications, considering you're not dealing with, like, normal monsters. You're dealing with bigger problems.
Clive, wounded.
Oh, well.
We'll deal
Akashic
with the
monsters,
Akashic
I guess. Bit of a different story at that point. Mega Flare is just so much fun to pull off. Though the operative word there is pull off,
These
right?
men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Oh, hey, Oz. How's it going? Pretty good. Had a bit of a scare earlier, where
And
I
to
thought I
think
would
you
have to
took
quit
them
up
for
the desktop
thieves.
within,
A fine reward for holding off the horde,
15
that is.
minutes of booting the game
When
up.
did Wade
but
and his men arrive?
That's
Not
a
long
me
after
problem.
Rosalith fell.
Or rather,
The
that is a
Guardians asked me
PC
to shelter
version
some of them
of
that had
Final
lost their
Fantasy
homes.
16 problem.
They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But
You're
they've
gonna
got a pack
put
of
me
Akashics
in your
snapping
pocket
at their
while you
heels.
stir-fry
And they got
vegetables.
wounded with them. They're not gonna make it.
That sounds an awful lot like a threat.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
I know it's not, but just a funny thing to say.
Moy.
Mad dogs.
The Blood Axe Mercenaries is a hell of a name. I'd listen to that band. Isn't that right, Torgal?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
What are we dealing with? Oh. Well, that's not that bad.
Damn it. We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can
It's
hold
not
them
great, but it's not
We
bad.
can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Really? You're just gonna ignore me like that? Alright. Come on, buddy. Gotta be a little quicker than that. You know, given how much they were hyping up this particular fight, I always forget how anticlimactic it actually is at the end of it all. I was expecting a little bit more than some scorpions and a turtle.
I don't think so.
And also crabs, I guess.
And
but,
yet again,
you know.
you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
My
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
This is gonna be the real fight. I mean, they're just goblins. Oh.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Wings get in the way of seeing how attacks are coming. Occasionally. Some of these turns my controller not functioning the way it's supposed to. I swear I'm dodging some of these, and... There we go. Now it's working. The music reminds me of the Hyrule Castle music from Breath of the Wild. Huh. Never thought of it like that. But yeah, that is definitely similar. Okay, that was meant to happen. Okay.
Something's coming.
I got really worried for a sec there.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we? Too slow.
Come on. can actually fight them properly. Might be a good idea. Significantly more annoying than I was expecting it to be, not gonna lie.
Do you see any more?
Today to get a really good controller is gonna be the day where some of these problems go away and others become much more pronounced.
The next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Guardian Scarf.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
The voice acting in this game is real good. It's phenomenal.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
By the way, I hope no one was expecting Oscar to come up again in the game, because guess what? He doesn't. Not really.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Ability points. That's a lot of ability points.
You earned this. All done?
The voice acting, the music, this game is just... It has a lot going for it. Fortunately, it's also got a lot of problems. One of those problems being they really need to stop, like, releasing not great ports and then not supporting them at all after that. Which is more a Square problem than anything else, but, you know. Doesn't make it less true.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
We're really,
Luck, I
really
suppose.
fast.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals.
Can't do that.
The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself.
Too late.
Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Morning, little bro.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Well, the Empire lying broken is not exactly
Joshua.
a bad thing.
What do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess,
You're not ready yet.
I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
Probably also
His
that.
mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
He pronoun users, let's go.
Inside you.
Let's not latch on to
With every
Ultima
setting
for
sun,
that.
I feel my strength wane.
Crazy, I
Though
know.
the Phoenix's flames
But maybe
mend the
not
prison I have
Ultima.
made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
Oh, you don't
That
say.
doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
It says Clive. Oh, shit.
Clive, it's Gav.
He's got the consumption, I guess.
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canva.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Alright, let's go.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
Well, that's 3 yawns in like the last
That
5
sounds
seconds,
like a question
so that's
for
not
the
great.
map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
There's no way that that's making Jill feel better, considering. Okay, 3 side quests. see in this area.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Have you told me that you're up to 9 books for the year? You went back to Twilight and Midnight Sun, and it's not as bad as you remember. Considering what you read before Twilight and Midnight Sun, I think anything would have been an improvement, Oz. It's not saying much is all I'm saying.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished.
You're also reading an
My
Anne
first
Rice
thought was that
retelling,
they'd taken them off
Sleeping
somewhere to
Beauty,
play,
and
but
holy
when I
shit,
asked,
she's
they
such
swore they had
a
nothing to do
fantastic
with their
author.
having
She really
disappeared.
is.
Which almost
Anne
certainly
Rice is
means they
phenomenal.
had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
You started reading Interview with the Vampire but never finished it. That could easily be attributed to the fact that Interview with a Vampire is maybe her roughest book to read. That is not an easy read.
Seems the hideaway has lost its
Blasted
appetite.
book.
That is a woman grappling with grief.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself.
It's really good. You just fallen out of the
Had a
habit
peek
of
at the
reading
book
at
and
the time.
gave it a go,
I was only
but,
reading When the
well,
Whimsy Caught You, so
It wasn't
not
as straightforward as you'd
dedication
hoped.
You've had this year, fair.
Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Molly, the world is actively ending outside. I don't know if you've noticed, but, you know, the skies have turned blood red.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
If you make more progress
Ah.
with your other goals, you'll give it
That's a
another go.
question for
Fair.
a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Is it just me, or is my model
Kindly
a
old
little
fella
slow
who haunts
today?
the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Seems chill. Can't notice a huge lag. Fair. Keep in mind, I am staring at it through both OBS and also, like, my phone, right? Like the stream manager on my phone. So I'm seeing, like, stuff nobody else would see. You're staring down my model to see
Wasn't
if
that
you
the name of
missed
my
anything.
uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Because he needs help with something. He kind of makes it pretty clear in the letter, buddy.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not.
Oh, hell no.
I believe the
Absolutely
specific
not.
dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
What am I gonna do?
What's going on, Goots?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Oh. There was a trader came by.
Discomposed is such a good word, yeah. It
said
really
he had
is.
some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Yes, she would. What are you talking about? I'm not afraid of a lashing, says Clive.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us!
How do you suppose they'll manage that? You ever seen one of the blue bastards?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
You'll get us all straight. I'm telling you, I can fix them.
Can you?
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Oh, dear God, no.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Inspect the scales, Clive.
Right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
Why would that be where your
You've
brain
ridden a chocobo
immediately
before,
went?
haven't you,
What?
Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Phantom, why does cardio have to
think
feel
about
good?
it.
You did 23 minutes
Now,
of brisk
what
walking,
do
so
arms
that's a
do?
pretty decent jogging, and it made you
Hold
feel
things.
so much better earlier
So
today.
wait,
Because
this
it
one holds things
releases
too?
a chemical
Good
in the
thinking.
brain telling you that it
You're on
feels
the right
good, so
track.
that you can continue exercising.
These round parts are called the pans.
Oh, right, yep.
You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
Hey, let's not throw the
What if
I
I
word
wanted to weigh
around, considering how all three of you
Don't
got
think
into
you'd
this
fit on
mess
that little
together.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them.
Dungeon?
Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Yeah, that's what you're
My
supposed
fault.
to do with an apple.
You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works.
Is he building a gun? Why is it so clicky?
All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's heirs.
Heirs?
Hairs?
Yeah, heirs for the future. She's
You
showing us
wouldn't
her
want a gun
secrets
making
now,
that many
so we can
noises?
help
I
out the
mean-
hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With
If
a
you're
little more
building
help
it from
this
like
Midodon,
scratch or
Shirley,
building it from like other
I'd
parts,
say it won't be long at all.
you kind of would, right?
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Like that scene in John Wick, where he's basically putting the parts of three different guns together to make one single fire
You
shot.
don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Guess your brain registered it as broken pieces being forced together.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
I didn't take it
Will
that
there be
way for
thunder?
basically the only reason being that Clive is a
Well,
little too
did you solve the
respectful
mystery?
on people's things to
It was
be
as you
violent
thought.
with them.
The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. It
Again,
seems
stop
to have
talking
taken the
about
three of them
punishing
under
the
her wing.
children. You don't need to
She's
go
even
that
calling
far.
them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
They're just being kids, why
No.
punish them?
It isn't.
I don't know, man.
The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room, and
Hello?
board,
Hey, Roblox.
they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
I mean...
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better
rebellions,
life.
revolutions.
And so should
Those
I.
are kind of designed to bring hope.
What's the odd
but
engineering lesson?
You've given them
Those
far
are
more
also
than that.
very bloody and
I'm sure
usually
they're very
only
grateful.
done as a last resort, so... Also, yeah, no, I do not want to see Mid leading that kind of thing. That would be horrifying.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
Fair.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
What?
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, dear God, why would you phrase it like that?
And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you?
Of course he doesn't.
Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Don't fuck with Scottish women. Fuck no, do not do that. They will kill you. Cigar? Yeah, she's been smoking a cigar the entire time. She's where Sid was getting them. Well, OG Sid, not Clive Sid. You weren't looking fair.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out.
Goots.
That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil.
What's the difference between Sid
That's
and
where
Clive?
I'm going.
Well, first off,
I'll
Sid
find
has a C.
someone who'll tell me. You'll see.
Are you sure that's wise?
It's not Sid for my
Whoever's
sake.
spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
It's CID.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Sid was mid-stand.
I suppose it is.
He was our mentor. He was where we got. He was where we got Ramu from, our lightning powers. And we took his name when he died. We started calling ourselves Sid the Outlaw because Clive Rossfield is supposed to be dead. So. Now you see? Yep. Damn it. We can't do literally any of the side content that just opened up. Thanks, game. We probably can as soon as we arrive in this area, but let's find out. Central Dalmekia. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Can we now move? We can. Which means we can ignore the main quest, which they are acting like it's a very important, very time-pressing thing. So we're just gonna ignore it.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
It's not that important. I guess. You always find it funny when games let you do that? Yeah, right?
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
Well, I found the...
Easy enough to spot.
I found the wyvern. Was not difficult.
This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with.
Ow. Now let me go to Eventide Island and spend a week on it. Okay, but to be completely fair there, considering you need, what is it, like 13 full hearts to pull the Master Sword? Was like...
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs.
Were they actively expecting you to go fight Ganon with a stick? Because I could. But I would much prefer being properly equipped for that. How bad am I at doing Eventide Island? I actively don't remember because it's been a very long time since I've played Breath of the Wild. But I'm going to assume I was bad. I kind of just assume I would... Oh yeah, true, but you also don't need the Master Sword to fight him.
I think that's
again, you can fight him with a stick.
A recipe. Better head back.
You can fight him with a stick, you can fight him with anything. However... Oh right, you cheat when doing Eventide? That's fair. However, the idea of, like, now fight this thing that has beaten, like, trained warriors with the best gear they could get their hands on. Yeah, fight it without the best gear yourself is funny to me.
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your
It's like that
Lord
one,
Uncle's estate.
That one stream we did for Metaphor,
we met once before.
which I will be going back to
Yes,
continue at some point eventually, right?
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
The idea that we could just run up
I did not mean
to
to offend.
Louise,
I merely...
to Louise,
It's all right.
with a knife in our hand and stab him in the throat
I am
like 4
here at
times, and
Martha's Rest, at the
hooray,
behest
we
of your
won!
Lord Uncle,
At level 4
tasked
type of
with
thing is
learning what I am
hilarious to me.
able
That's just a
of
really
the
funny
realm's
idea.
current state of affairs.
You cheat with Eventide Islands by bringing Lionel
And what I
weapons,
have
dropping them
learned
before the island
is
strips
grim.
you bear. Yep, there you
The fall
go.
of the mother
That's how you do
crystals
it.
has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas,
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already.
Oh, that's not good.
They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic. The other,
You
the
urine
old
for ice cream with
Imperial
frozen
capital
mango.
of Oriflamme.
Same.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Hey, G-Man. Actually, what level am I? Probably, I'm pretty sure I'm only like, what, level 39 or something? Yeah, 39. I could go fight a certain boss as we speak, but it wouldn't be a good idea. It definitely would not be a good idea. Like, I've done it before and I know it.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard is back.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Oh. Brilliant.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
Really?
I already told you, I have nothing.
Coppers. That's
And
where
maybe
this...
we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
Yeah, I can see
I'll
that.
deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then?
Sure.
If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Sure.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Oh, excellent. So nobody will be able to say anything about you dying. You know, because I can do shit like this. That's really weird. I thought there would be, you know, 6 bandits, but I guess there's just Ash in this area. That's bizarre.
I'd expect as much from
What could have caused
faithful, but
this?
These were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps 2, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command?
Probably
Surely
gone
they
at
wouldn't
this point.
allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
It's basically your money anyway, so no. Go for it, bud.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth?
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords
You've
and
acquired
spears
ice
she puts
cream
in
with
people's
frozen
hands, the more
mango.
war they'll wage. And the more war
Yearning
being
and
waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have.
When?
You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Well, that's interesting.
Here in Delamil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers.
You make me a
Feeling
bowl
bold,
if you
traveler?
could. I appreciate it, bud.
I hope so, for your sake. Now, if
I'm
that's
there
all,
in spirit,
I have
eating
places
it
to be.
in spirit.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
Finest cell swords in store.
Fuck!
How the hell did they...
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping lot. What a mess.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town isn't...
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Alright, how many of you are gonna pop out of the woodwork? Let's find out.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
Yeah, just a little.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one.
How about
Boys,
neither?
he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Really? This is your ambush. You think this is gonna be enough? I'm insulted.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
I'm actively insulted. Thank you, Joshua. See, there you go. More people. That's what I was waiting for. Does bro not know who we are? No, clearly not. If he did, they wouldn't have done something that stupid. How does the old saying go? If you're gonna come at the king, you best not miss. Or just he'd have brought more people, yeah. You can hear them all you want, but it just makes their suffering worse. Like I said, do it all you want, it just makes it worse for him. Let me fight Sid, the man who's been sent to wield lightning and fire and possibly different elements, yeah. You know, the guy who snaps his fingers and sends, you know, the wrath of God falling on people's heads? Yeah, we can take him with, like, 10 guys and a dog. 0 survival instinct. None.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head.
Most
He only wanted that
antagonists think that,
bull
yeah.
of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
Sid the Outlaw.
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up.
Yeah.
Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
He says as he's crying and
Find
pissing
it.
himself, running away.
Right now.
And I'd have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids and your dumb dog and also the lightning you tossed at us.
Get your filthy paws off me.
Put up
you
your
naughty
fisticuffs,
bastard.
coward. Dude,
Stop
I
calling
wish.
me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Are they true though? Because you're saying she's still doing it.
Are you all right?
Like that's the problem here. It's the fact that you're saying that she's still doing it.
He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what
Loathsome
he
harpy's
has to say
very
about this.
existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you.
Well, that's a lie.
Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No, sure.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll...
She fucked with his business, probably. Yeah, exactly.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together?
I mean, you
Well,
only
the
have
thing
the
got
one
me
good
thinking,
eye, so...
Who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind.
I love
Though it was
her
just
way with words.
bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault!
Dude, are you serious?
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
That's the weapon you decided to bring.
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
Get his ass, Grandma. Yeah, let's go.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, wise words.
Bogan, I believe is his
now,
name.
It's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon
This is why you don't fuck with Scottish women.
It's easy
Agreed.
going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice.
Yeah, come on, Clive.
Lost it to old wet legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd
You guess his
stolen
character
from
isn't
strong
credited?
box.
Yeah,
I'd done
that can
nothing
happen
of the
sometimes.
sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of me own.
Also, apparently Neil
Sorry,
Newborn
lost
is in this
everything.
game. Yeah, probably.
His coin,
Who
his
does he voice? Is he
clients.
just like additional voices, or?
Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too.
Additional
Well,
voices? Ah.
What if he comes back again?
What if he does? Best we
So it's
take the
entirely
other hand,
possible
then we
we've
work our
already
way
killed
down.
him a couple of
He'll learn his
times.
lesson soon enough. But
Oops.
something tells
Sorry,
me
Neil.
the wet legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
To what now?
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Right, we can get 2 of the quests done, finish off the last one, and then head back to like the area we need to be in. Granted, this isn't nearly going to be enough, right? There's going to be other quests, I just know it.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
Fair.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both
Would be
of us
bold
would be
across
worse
someone who
off
serves
if
the
I'd not
name of the
taken you
ferryman
on.
of death, yeah.
You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever
Well,
need
okay,
help,
no,
I'll
you know
do
what?
it
I'm not
again
even gonna
and
give him that
again,
credit.
And you can't stop me.
Little wet
Why, you
legs
big lump.
wasn't bold, he was stupid.
Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
The man looked Goots in the eye and said, I have no problem with you. I only have problems with your employer. Leave your employer and there will not be any issues. And I'm sitting there going like, he actively calls her grandma.
As well.
And she doesn't get upset at Goots for calling her grandma.
Just like you did.
Like, that's not his employer, that's his family. He's not gonna fucking leave, you idiot. What are you doing?
Of course. His family.
Fair,
Stop
yeah.
it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
According to Karen, a censer packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read. Congratulations. That's a great fucking quote. Holy shit. No cigar discount. Clive doesn't smoke them. OG Sid did, but we don't.
Seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Although I
So,
actively
did you
doubt
have that word with Tomes,
like
then?
smoking cigars would actually
and he was as
affect
helpful
them.
as ever. He told me
Considering
exactly
how,
where to
you
look,
know,
in fact.
he's a giant fire monster. I don't know if it would affect Joshua either, considering how he's the Phoenix. They might just be able to smoke, like, scot-free, no problem, right?
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Fire demon, yeah.
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose.
How did you misspell
You stay
a
right where you are.
four-letter
I've got
word?
some
I don't know.
cooking
How
to
did you
do.
misspell?
So these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Friar demon. Just a demon in a smock.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm.
I mean,
Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
is it just one S? It's
Don't
one S
rightly
and it's
so.
not
Is there any
two
higher
separate
honor than
words.
partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Dude, if smoking a tree would go hard, yeah, right?
So, not fit for consumption then.
That was funny as fuck, yeah.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness.
This guy got hit with the fucking,
It's the piquant kiss of the
he got hit
saints.
with the fucking Food Wars energy.
Pains this
He took
savage
one bite
dish.
and everything in his brain just
It
stopped
is a
working. What the
tour de
fuck?
force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful
'Cause you
beast
pictured the
emerging
one.
from centuries of
But with the fruit, yeah.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
decent. It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary.
Clive takes the bite.
Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
We are not hunting a species to extinction just because you thought this one plate was good, buddy. Bro sounds like he's going to cry. He might actually be going to cry, is the thing. A good meal can 100% bring you to tears. Trust me, I would know. Oh yeah, for real, yeah. If you ever get to drawing Freak smoking a tree, will it be like those hard memes where it's so detailed that you can see the pores on like SpongeBob pointing a gun at the camera? Or is it like Rob says smoking the joint? I would argue that there would be something funny about you going completely fucking insane, trying to, like, get hyper-realistic with Ifrit, who is basically a walking, burning demon. Like, Ifrit looks like if charcoal stood up as a creature. Good luck drawing full detail on that. That would be a nightmare.
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not.
If charcoal stood up, am I wrong?
He was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford.
Jesus Christ, the rendering would take so long.
Lady
Yeah, I would need to set up a render farm in my bathroom to do it.
It's been...
Oh boy, that story is going to be great
since
forever.
last I saw my great aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way
It would
back
be
from the
easier
old
doing it
capital
in Blender, yeah.
when I saw
You're not
some
wrong, it was
villagers
just out of
being
pocket and
robbed on the
unexpected,
road.
fair.
Bandits.
Kind of known for saying
They look
shit
more
like
like
that, though.
field
At some point, out of pocket is just
didn't
going to be
matter.
regular in pocket for me, you
I
know?
did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
True, HD do that.
I shall. Founder be your shield.
Also, I would like to point out it's really funny that Clive just told Rockford, like, alright, here's what you're gonna do. Head down to the local brothel, tell them I sent you, they'll take care of you. And I'm sitting there going like, okay, do you mean that in the fun way, or in the, no, you need medical attention way? Because it could also be both. Crazy, right? Wow, no words. Alright, died. Ow. I'm so out of pocket, I'm a terrible news. That's good. That's good, Roblox. You get a cookie for that. He's gonna get a happy ending. Is he now? Do we think Rockford deserves that? Took a point-blank Kamehameha straight to the jaw. Like, there was no way he was getting up from that. I mean, if he's at a brothel, he might as well. Fair. I mean, a brothel can take care of people in the other sense. Have you played Like a Dragon? Of course I have.
Make for the town while you
I'm
can.
insulted you would even imply otherwise.
You don't need to tell me twice.
I've beaten that game multiple times. I beat the true Millennium Tower.
This looks to be all of them.
You don't do that without loving that game. You still haven't finished it?
I thought
Fair.
I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for
Not
you.
much of a throne left to, like, inherit at this point.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to
You
work
want some
the
advice,
fields,
Roblox,
and
for
even
finishing
fewer
it?
to transport
Lightning.
the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the...
There are very few things in that game that are immune to lightning damage, or take
just
lower
dust
damage from it.
Rockford.
Also, ice magic.
If
So
you are to
that's mainly
continue
for
your
one
investigation,
particular fight.
You first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Yeah, War does that. Yes, I know that lightning is OP. You tried calling a speed run to beat it. That is a bad plan, unless you were also planning
Allow
to
me to
speed
thank
run
you
it.
first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Around what point of the game did you stop, if I'm allowed to ask, Roblox?
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
What'd I say? I was
happened to
asking
be in the right
at
place
what
at the right
point in
time.
Like a Dragon did you stop
They
playing?
both seem to think the realm's
Or rather,
prospects
what
rather
part are
grim.
you stuck on, or
I am afraid that
did you
grim
just like...
would be putting it lightly.
What was the last thing you
Storm
played
is in
before you
crisis,
stopped playing it?
And if we are to
since
free
you still
her,
haven't
we
finished
must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
You think after
As
getting
it
the
is
Korean
mine.
assassin guy, Zhao? Played by Robbie Damon? Sure. Ain't Zhao a Chinese name? Yeah. Oh, Joon-gi Han. Different character. Yeah, that guy has one of the most busted skills in the game. Where they had to nerf it in the sequel, and they nerfed it hard in the sequel. Ah, dear God, it's happening again. Okay, let's see if that happens again in another fight. Let's hope it doesn't. Dear God. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm fixing this. Yeah, we still have like 2 hours and 5 minutes to go. I'm gonna have to fix this. Which Yakuza game had a plot line where people were protesting like porn or brothels or something? 7. Like a Dragon. The game we're talking about. The game we're actively talking about. Okay, it's weird that the menu is working just right, but... But yeah, that's the one that features the group called Bleach Japan. With one of the most punchable douche canoes ever as like the main representative of the group. I forget his fucking name and I hated him. Right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to... Yeah. Yeah, as soon as this fight's over, I'm saving again and then quitting the desktop and rebooting the game from there. Right, Mashima's Matt Mercer. Yeah, and he doesn't do a bad job. He's obviously not as good as the, like, Japanese voice actor, but he does a good job. In my opinion. People are free to disagree. What the fuck do you mean David Hayter was in the game? Yeah. That cast was stacked. Man. Danny Trejo is in there. You just remember Ichiban's VA also being Gojo, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can make this work. Desktop. Huh? What? Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's Ichiban's, like, former subordinate. In the Matsugane family. I forgot his name, but yeah. Oh, Danny Trejo? Yeah, in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, in the 8th game. He plays, like, a crime boss in Hawaii. And it's just, like... It's just Danny Trejo. It is just Danny Trejo. It's so fucking cool, man. And he gets to be so evil, it's great. He's the boss of the Barracudas. The Barracudas are fucked up. Those guys were completely insane. It's like, what is Danny Trejo doing in Japan? Stop speaking about Infinite Wealth. That's in all the trailers. We get there. We'll get there when we get there. In my defense, that is actively in all the trailers. He is shown without remorse in the trailers. If it's very easily publicly available information, then, like, I do not feel bad about sharing it. But I will not say anything about, like, actual spoiler shit.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
That's how I typically
Assuming
handle
they
stuff
would
like
allow
that.
The
And yeah, it
echoes
takes place
have
in
a will of
Hawaii.
their own.
That game's beautiful. That and Pirate Yakuza. Beautiful games. Big shock, I know. There we go, that feels better. I'm saying that, like, not every single Yakuza game is fucking breathtaking from beginning to end, which they are. You want to quote PS2 Yakuza, but it's me? That doesn't really count. Yeah. Roblox had only had pictures. We had pictures from Yakuza for years. But, background, yeah. Well, that's not exactly a surprise, you know. And I'm not talking shit on that. I would also do something similar, trust me. You don't get it, Phantom? The quote contains the R word in it. Believe me, I do get it. I remember... What? Yeah, no. OG Yakuza 1 had some slurs in it. They were not afraid of throwing them out there. For better or for worse. And by that I mean for worse 100% of the time. Not the hard R, yeah. Trust me, I know. I've seen it. I played it. Majima was played by Mark Hamill. Yeah. He forgets he did, which is hilarious to me. He was a good pick. The problem was he was only a good pick for like full Psycho Majima.
Time to fight.
Why did you not expect ice cream to make you cold? Yeah, I don't know about that, Oz. That seems an awful lot like a you problem at this point. Because the only alternative is, like, stick it in the microwave. Like, what do you want to say? It is, yep. That's a bomb in the middle.
Enough of you, are there?
Sorry, bud. My bad. It's okay, because it was funny. All pain is overridden by the bit. Fair. What's tomorrow? Date everything.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
How dare you, little brother? I'll have you know my manners are impeccable. When I need them to be. I just quit to desktop. What is happening? Like, this isn't even all that large an area. What's going on? Doing alright there, bud? You seem a little hurt.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead.
Oh, that's not good.
It swallowed our camp while we slept.
Yeah, they're,
My own men did this. Turned every last one of them.
You can't wait for the big booty Latina frame? Oh, you mean the Shadow the Hedgehog lover frame. Got it.
The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time They won't stand a chance.
I just love Latina's Sonic.
We can't
Damn, man,
let those
okay.
monsters reach the...
Well, those people need my help.
I'll go.
It's not like this guy can do anything.
Thank you.
You're colder than you expected because you aired out your room for quite a while and it's fucking cold out, so your room is way colder than usual. Fair. I mean, today has actually been relatively warm given the last few days.
Not reach. Taba.
You love talking about this while this guy is fucking dying, yeah?
Lord Kuka.
Don't ask that dickhead for forgiveness. Come on, man.
Soldier.
He does not deserve that. Yes, warmer than the -16 of yesterday, but still cold, yeah. Given that, yeah, +2, which is where it was at when I was, like, driving to the office, is
Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
a summer day in comparison. Gee, I wonder where the Aether Flood could be happening. Could it possibly be the fuck-off sickly blue?
Then we'll just have to be careful.
When you left work, the ice melted? Yeah, it was melting. Oh god, it's happening again?
Got here in time.
I just... Yeah, Steam is offline. Thanks for telling me. No, it's not, but thanks for telling me. Thanks for lying to me.
It's over.
Unbelievable. I don't know what's going on. This area is not that bad. I've never heard anybody complain about this area. It's always been like, 3 Reeds? Is that the name of the, area around, like, Martha's Rest? Like, that area was
Someone there!
very famously completely fucked.
I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Hope my PC doesn't explode. Give me a sec. Just gonna check something real quick. Camera. My PC's fine. It's at 60 degrees, which is normal for gaming.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting.
It's really just a game that's so poorly optimized? Yeah.
Taken care of.
Yeah, it is. The last
One of your brothers
update
in
this
arms
game
told me what
got
happened
was,
in Osterhel.
as of right now, last year.
Where is he?
Almost exactly 365 days ago. Let me check.
Deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers.
Okay, yeah.
Taba is safe,
March
thanks to
3rd,
you.
2025.
You've earned
Today marks exactly 1 year of the last update this game got on PC. A full year, and this is what it runs like. On a PC that, by the way, is running it like in a completely fucked up way.
You must have me confused with someone else.
That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
He got what he fucking deserved, dude. He can barely stand.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go.
Nothing like saying the words, that's Paris, not Dread.
Just
it's really funny, yeah.
That I will find you, Sid.
Sure you will.
Someday.
Uh-huh. Honestly, Paris and Dread are one and the same, yeah. I can't wait to find out that the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth games are, like, perfectly running on PC. I can't wait. Like they cared about making that work. They won't? I have a weird feeling. Let me see if I can verify this weird feeling. It got... Okay, here's how I know. Here's how I know, right? They won't is your statement, Roblox. It got a patch on January 22nd. And then it got a patch on February 17th. This is just for Remake. Well, Remake Intergrade, but just Remake. Let me check Rebirth. November 4th, 2025 was the last patch for Rebirth. Which, kind of weird that this is getting... Like, the sequel got less patches than the original, but... You know, who knows. I'm not running Square. If I was running Square, I'd actually, you know, be doing something about this shit and not just complaining about it. But what do I know? I just personally think the consumer comes first, you know? Like a nerd. Rather than your fucking shareholders, you goddamn morons.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
I've already gone on a rant about Square Enix. I don't need to go on another one.
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Welcome, welcome. A fine choice. Anything else? Got anything else for me? It's a deal. Ah, not bad. Got anything else for me?
I feel like I've fleshed 100 skins today.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be any treasure chests on this level. Let's look upwards.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the Elder has been coffin-less?
Thank you for the deal, Egg, mister. Mummy needs a pottage from it.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beasts for being on edge.
How are those new boots?
Roblox, you and I both know that the nerd emoji has, like, 0 power over me, because I acknowledge that I am a massive fucking dork. You're basically just calling a spade at this point.
You wouldn't happen to have a decent whetstone in there, would you, madam?
Dude, you used to look at gacha game metas? Same. Sometimes I still pull those videos up because they're really funny to look at. Calm it down, you two.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved me. I owe you
got
a
it.
debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Meanwhile, at the council meeting, the Agora, Free Cities of Canton.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
What do you think the meaning of this is?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
Are you fucking serious, dude? Has nobody noticed that Barnabas's, like, clothing is exactly the same colors you see on Akashic?
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation. And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Oh, you're just stupid. Got it.
Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Thank you, Sleipnir.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
I appreciate the moxie.
Enough.
But yeah, that's Odin. Yeah. Yeah, what was the plan there?
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still
Wait,
here.
what happened? You stopped
somewhere
paying
in the
attention
city.
for 2 seconds?
Her consciousness
Barnabas
failed
walked
to
into the
bring
council room and killed
her
everyone with a
father's
single swing of his
service.
sword.
A
Consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh dear, that's not very nice. He's not a very nice person.
Come, Mythos.
Granted, his power set we will be utilizing, because
surely the prince's light
Odin is
cannot
good.
have sated you.
But yeah, the guys were basically going like, guards, cuff this man. He has committed a crime. And I'm sitting there going like, there is no fucking way they have any chance against this guy. What are you guys doing?
Control. How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
Oh, absolutely more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
You.
The tapestry. Show them.
How exactly did we not notice that on the wall? It's not exactly subtle.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, they don't.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Especially not Zeus. Anything.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities.
Any god. Any god that's powerful enough to always hear the word yes does not like hearing the word no.
Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
Also, Joshua is really smart, and Clive is no slouch either.
Your Grace.
How did neither of them notice
Please
that
be safe.
that figure in the middle of the mural
You.
looks like Ifrit Risen? Like, it's got the horns, it's got the wings, it's Ifrit Risen. It's very clearly Ifrit Risen. Sorry, Ifrit Risen. I misspoke, clearly.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
have 2.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to... Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Corava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Corava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Skin trade is a hell of a name for this.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases?
You there! The strapping lad with the sword.
Yes?
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is.
Really, dude?
Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest.
The VA did such a good job for this old man, yeah.
Pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor.
history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing recently?
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made the pottage from it.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
Oh, come on. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. God, you forgot how shit the warhead for Twilight is, oh my god.
I should speak
Rewind
to,
to the moment of you being like, yeah, it's not as bad as I remember it being.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place?
That just means you remember it being worse, Phantom Fair.
Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
I actually don't remember what the last one was. Damn. Was it Tillers of the Land? I'm pretty sure it was Tillers of the Land because the last word of like the second bar is hand, right? Because it rhymes. So it can't be sun. Can't be now sworn to serve the sun. And Children of the Hunters now dancing hand in hand, having that rhyme with hand is like a Kanye riff, and I am not going with that. So I'm pretty sure it's 2.
Children of the Hunters, now tillers of the land.
Yep, we're good.
Reap her promised
That's all 3.
blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all 3.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last, but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. And nonetheless, One cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
I forgot about the War Panther.
This won't be easy.
Thankfully, we can literally just run right past him.
This might take a while.
Alright, there it is.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Nice try.
Like I said, that setup kinda... trivializes basically any fight that you're prepared for.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
It's an instant gib setup. Clive, vaporize this thing. You got it, boss.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I'd hoped for, and more.
You what now?
Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced.
You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch.
It's
Surely,
giving guards
as my
seized him.
honoured
Yeah.
partner, with my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Bloody hide and meteorites. Okay. To Canver.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance.
Oh, you're a cult,
It is from the darkness that we serve. Both him and now you.
Yeah, cult.
Pray accept this token.
You accept the Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very,
Okay, nothing new.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Why the fuck did Stephanie Meyer wait till 76% of the way through the book to introduce antagonists? Like, my god, sprinkle it throughout the book at least, because we know Edward and Bella aren't doing shit but pissing each other off under the guise of chemistry. Oh, did you get to the scene in the Vatican? That's written like a fucking horror movie? I.e. the best part of the book.
The free cities and a sea?
I.e. the only good part of the book. Nah, nope, that's a new moon. Damn.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
It's not, but I want to check out that clearing. Lauren, Victoria, and James getting introduced during the baseball game. Wait, are these the guys that were in the movie looked like they were part of the X-Men? And I think one of them actually was an X-Men. Yes? Okay. Those three weirdos. Got it. Laurent was Darwin in the X-Men. You want to know a fun fact about Darwin? He's unkillable. That's literally his power. He is unkillable. Right, the guy who died immediately, yes.
Let us be rid of him.
And they killed him in the movie, yes. You're so glad you played Mr. Terrific. I am too. He was great there. Granted, that movie in general was good, so... That movie, that Superman movie, has my favorite version of the... I took one look at this actor and knew that I was looking at blank I've ever heard in my entire life. Where it's Nicholas Hoult. Never expected that Nicholas Hoult would play a role and be bald. Yeah. It's Nicholas Hoult talking about how he originally auditioned to play Superman. And as he's walking out of his audition thinking, I did a great job, I might actually be able to land this role, he sees David standing in line, and there's like a god ray hitting him, and he's just like, I can't fucking compete with that. Like, come on, really? That's just Superman over there. That's not fair. That was so funny to me. Yeah, right? You're just sitting there going like, oh, that's so heartbreaking for him. Like, he's sitting there going like, oh, man. And you can tell that part of, like, the hate boner that Lex has in that movie is partially, like, feeding from that. Literal villain origin story, yeah. Nicholas Hoult would not be a good Superman, age-wise, and Mr. Field. I disagree. I feel like he could be a fine Superman. If we're allowed to cheat a little bit. He would make for a good Superman if he was Superman, X, I think his name was, from... Oh, what the fuck's it called? It's not Justice League. Legion of Superheroes. The one that had, like, kryptonite infused blood. I think that one he'd be able to play pretty well. Never even knew that was a Superman? Did you just look it up? It's a good design. I feel like Nicholas Hoult has like the cheekbones for it. He can make it work. And we know he can do angry from his time with Lex, right? And that version of Soup is not happy. Not even gonna mention your use of Shui. I don't need to anymore. You've successfully normalized it for me ever since Batman Beyond made it the weirdest thing in the world to hear everyone say it and then nobody explain what exactly it was supposed to mean. Because they use it in, like, weird context sometimes. Weird fact, did you guys know that Batman Beyond is also called Batman of the Future, depending on where you're watching it? Unless you're in Canada, where we got both, depending on the episode.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
You mean it is
Do you
set
have
in the
any idea
future?
where
Yeah,
Gav and the others might be?
it is.
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble.
It's just
We
not
should
as
hurry.
good a title, though, as Beyond, you know? It's like, no, give me a second. I need to do a tiny bit of background research for this joke.
Last time on.
Okay. It's like instead of calling Gotham by Gaslight, they called it Gotham 1888. Right? Like, Gotham by Gaslight is just a better name for Batman versus Jack the Ripper. That's just a better name. Like, ow. It is just a better name. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to make a quick break so that I can, like, stretch my legs for a sec. But I'll be back in, like, a minute, tops. See you guys in a sec. Dog, you were naming stuff I've never even heard of. Well, in your defense, Roblox, the only reason I know of it is because I was writing a paper in college? Was it college or uni? It was uni. I was writing a paper in university called Dear Boss, the Jack the Ripper Letters. And for one of the sections in there, I was talking about, like, the really weird interpretations some people had and, like, his appearances in other media. / modern media. And I took a quick second in that paper to talk about, like...
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse.
Yeah, there were people that believed that the person who did it was a cop who had access to all the evidence. Did I mention part 1 of JoJo? Yes.
You know what you have to do.
Shockingly enough, a lot of things actually make him straight up into a vampire.
I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now.
It is distressingly common to show him as a vampire, which, kind of makes sense. Not surprising, yeah.
Ally. I trust you.
They make him a vampire, they make him a ghoul, like a thrall to a vampire.
I appreciate the sentiment.
They make him a cannibal.
And I understand more
That's
than
not
anyone how you
surprising at
feel.
all, right?
But his revenge.
Did I mention Metal Gear Rising Revenge?
It is the one I
I
found.
mentioned it tangentially.
And it is all that I have lived for since that
day. I talked about it early on in the paper where I was just like...
Everything you've built.
Jack the Ripper has become so, like, ubiquitous of a thing that there are characters that are not related to Jack the Ripper that are named after him.
To the last, come what may.
Because of their brutality.
There are those among us who cannot
Like, for example...
Children.
The character known as Jack, otherwise known as Raiden, in Metal Gear.
I would play
in the Metal Gear franchise is like and then I like explain why, right?
But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay.
I did in fact mention. Reminder. His name is Jack.
Turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live, even should Lostwing die?
Secondary reminder. Big Boss's real name is Jack. No, it's just John, I think, isn't it? It's either John or Jack. I'm trying to remember. We have no last name for him. We just have the first name.
I will.
But I think it's Jack.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause.
Dude, you don't know you played so little of 2. It's revealed in 3.
Goten's bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the
hideaway. And Snake's real name is Haven.
Then the last of my preparations are complete.
For all we know, his last name is also Hater.
And
but,
may Grieger guide us. All of us.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's bales.
What the fuck was up with Pliskin or whatever? Snake was assumed dead, so he took a false identity. He took up the name Pliskin as a Escape from New York reference. Which is funny because, you know, Snake calling himself Pliskin. The character's name in the movie is Snake Pliskin. It's funny. It's a movie reference on Kojima's part. So it was Snake? Yes. Spoilers. For, you know, a PS2 game, so... I don't feel all that bad about that one.
Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
You thought that they were two separate people?
Best.
They are not.
Sid.
They just somehow look similar. I mean, cloning is a problem in that universe, so that's not an incorrect, like, thought process.
So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back.
That Kojima has done worse. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about.
That we get to see justice done.
It's not like there was a period of time where there were, like, what, 3 or 4 different versions of Big Boss running around?
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left,
You
have
either.
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
Okay, when you say monster, what are we talking
Stand
about?
a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
You got it.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Gas station pickle. That sounds like a threat. That actively sounds like a threat. You have them? That also sounds like a threat. Bags, spicy and not spicy? You think I'd know that? I mean, when I worked there, I don't think we had. No, we didn't have. Kick the door for the gate in. That's good.
Clive, look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Did not carry them until only recently. Yep. That's about right. Nah, it's not through here. Absolutely not. This is way too small of an arena for what that thing was. Have I seen Brout? Describe it. And or define
Quinton, are you alright?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here.
Oh! The new grass starter Pokemon, I have. I've seen the new starters.
For nothing.
That fire type looks a little too adorable. Oh, a white curl. Alright.
This must be the guard dog. Quinton, I'll I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you.
People say it's just a green and yellow angry bird. Yeah.
I won't.
Come on, then.
Water One has my heart. Let's pet shop. Glad to hear it, bud.
It's a rabbit beast that needs to be put down. Nice try.
I was not expecting that dodge to work at all. Don't miss that timing. Romeo is the angry bird, the one named Red. Yeah. Cooked. Whoa, camera.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
I mean, we tried to get here as fast as we could. We basically teleported to get here.
Is it over?
It is. He wept.
That's a lot of
begged
blood.
for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh. Greetings,
Whoops.
safe.
Yeah.
You're alive.
That's the vibe, ain't it?
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
Bro covered in human blood, yeah. Well, you know. Nothing of great value was lost with the death of a psychopath. So, you know. Oh, well, that's not good.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
Yeah, of course.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
He can't live in there very long.
Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Can we finish this quickly?
I just saw what cropped up in chat, and I cannot say that without immediately, like, breaking down. So I'm gonna wait a second until I'm done with these enemies, and then I will confront what I have just seen. trapped against the wall. Fine.
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here! You're finished!
Combo move. Torgal and Clive working together on that immediately after Joshua and Clive decided to immolate that poor dude. Mosquito, that's excellent. Testicles receive softest slap. Incorrect. You go full force or you don't do it at all. Every time they say Lost Wing, you hear Lost Wing. Fair.
Quentin, look at me.
You left me trying not to crack up. What can you say? You're a girl with many talents. Fair.
I'm going to get you out of here.
Whoa. See, this is what I meant. Phantom has no balls? Incorrect. I just have a high pain tolerance. Built up over the many years. My little brother would kick me in the nuts because he thought it was funny.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
I kind of grew an immunity.
Lost Wing.
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No,
The joys of having a brother, question mark?
Save your strength.
He was a little shit 7-year-old.
Why?
He grew out of that bullshit, but, you know. From the ages of like 7 to 9, he would just do it because he thought it was funny.
Only emptiness remains.
And you know how it is. If I get upset, Phantom, you're the oldest. You're not allowed to do anything.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all
So I just
know
had to sit there fuming.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I
Yeah, sounds about
prayed,
right. Yep.
And I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lost Wing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
No, not right here in the Bales. You are right next to an ether flood. Do not do it right here. Find a better location.
Fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Clint to win 1.7 drops would be like Conquest for Infancy. Oh, did I mention I've been playing Resident Evil 9? Well, Requiem, but yeah. That game's great.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
If you need an endorsement.
And why is that?
It's coming from Phantom
Remember how
here.
some of Sir Wade's
That game's
guardians
great.
took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well,
Oh,
now
I've
the
been
rest
playing
have
it.
come to join
Yeah.
them. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have
Cheater
been
what?
lost to an ether flood. Now, I
do
don't
you
mind
mean?
having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed
Yeah,
down.
no, that game's great.
Poor buggers
It's
are having to
phenomenal,
make do with
actually.
haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I
Playing
put
it
'em?
without you?
There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a
Roblox, I've
pickle.
got some bad news
People
for
we're
you.
counting on to keep us
I've
safe
played
are
Resident
living like
Evil,
beggars.
Resident Evil 2,
see.
Resident Evil 3,
It isn't just that
4,
lot.
5,
There's bears to think
6,
about too.
7,
There's
8,
been more and more of them turning
9,
up lately,
and the
coming from all over
remakes
looking for safe
without
haven.
you.
But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got.
I wasn't the
Keep cramming
streamer
more and
back
more
when I
people
was
into
playing
less
the
and less
ones on the
space. What we
PS1
need is a
guy.
new home for our new arrivals. And
Although,
that's
that
what I
would
was
have been
hoping you
really
might help me
impressive.
with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Have I played Revelations? Revelations 1 and 2 I actually haven't played. I haven't played Revelations, either of them.
Thank you, Clive.
I haven't played
So, where were you thinking of making
Code
this new
Veronica,
home?
I don't think.
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Yeah, I haven't played Code
Eastpool.
Veronica.
It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened.
And
if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we
Gun
would have.
Survivor. I don't think
But
I've
what's
played.
done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the
Oh,
Akashic.
and Umbrella
Now
Chronicles.
we've
I
got
didn't
a
play that
few
one
more
either.
Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move.
And I'm not going to.
What do
I
you
don't
say?
care how much money you throw at
Fancy
me. I am
leading
not
a
playing
raiding
Umbrella
party?
Chronicles.
I do.
There is a limit to how
Eastpool
much,
was once
like,
home to people I loved.
I will willingly put
I would
myself
have
through pain
bandits
for you
sully those
guys. I am
memories.
not playing Umbrella Chronicles.
I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you.
Sample
I've already shared
sample
a few
obtained,
thoughts with Sir
sample
Wade
obtained,
about how we
obtained,
might be able to win the place back.
Obtained, sample
And I
obtained.
dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Man, fuck that game.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
You can and you
the
will.
Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Alright, out you get.
Who the hell are you? Kill them!
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences.
Stay down!
That's the end of that then.
Is it though?
Or maybe not.
Why is the slime here?
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
My brother in Christ, your name is Two Scoops. There's a limit to how seriously you can be taken with a name like that. Are you a bad person for thinking RE6 is a good game? No. You are not a bad person for having an opinion that differs from the rest of the world's. Like, it's just not how that works. Right? Me personally, I would look at you and say you have strange tastes, but that does not make you a bad person at all.
I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
Listen, that shit was fun.
You were watching.
Completely fair.
I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
Completely fair.
Put down more than a few on the road.
When I played it, I had a
just
miserable
in time
time.
to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
Even though half the time you had no ammo
I
because your
expect
trigger
you and the
finger was too
Guardians
good,
will be
yeah.
up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best
Yeah,
to
it's
send
a
word for
situation
them to
where
come
my
right
experience
away
with it differed from yours.
before any other unsavory characters move in.
And I had a more negative experience. Therefore, I
I'll
did
send
not
orders
like
for
the
them to
game.
depart
And I do
immediately.
not like
Leave it
RE6.
with me, my lord.
That might change when I play it, like, eventually for, like, a marathon. Or not a marathon, or from when we're playing, like, through the series. But, given my first experience, I kind of doubt it. Does it make you a bad person for liking a game that I didn't? Absolutely not. Not even a little bit.
Masters. No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them. And not a single
A lot of the
Akashic in sight.
hardcore Kingdom Hearts 3
Now to begin the
sorry, a
important
lot of the
work of
hardcore Kingdom
rebuilding
Hearts
the
fans
place.
hate 3. I don't hate
It
3,
won't
I
be
like
easy.
3.
Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way
Roblox
with the
also
place.
played it with a friend,
The
so
masonry
yeah,
might
that
still be
also
sturdy
probably
enough,
helped. I
but
played it
half the
solo.
beams
I
are
played
rotted.
5 and 6 solo.
Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is.
So I
It'll take a
have
bit of elbow
a,
grease.
right off the bat,
But
inferior
we'll see
experience with
Eastpool
them.
rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Translation, Phantom got ball torture the video game.
Paul
More
lives
like
again.
I got
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
stuck dealing with undeniably stupid bullshit, the video game. Manage these 2 inventories, but don't give this character any special ammo because they will fucking use it. They will use it. Whoopsie doodle, all the Magnum ammo is gone. I wonder what could have caused that. You never found Magnum ammo? It's another problem, but that's a more minor one.
All yours, Torgal.
The only time you had them would be if you upgraded the capacity of those weapons. Yep. Hyperion.
This one's awake.
Chronoliths. Time trials. And you only get one icon ability to use. Well, icon ability. You get one icon to play with. Trial by fire. Have to do this entire trial with only the Phoenix's powers. Stage 1. Rising Flames and Scarlet Cyclone. Not bad abilities to use. Okay, so that's stage 1. Okay. Stage 2. Pretty sure there are only like 3 stages in these. Yeah, stage 1 of 3. Heat Wave and Scarlet Cyclone. Okay.
Too slow.
Stage 2. Should be just like one more stage to go. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. That was actually like 40 stages, and I'm completely misremembering it, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. Reasonably sure. Yep, this should be the last one because it's giving you the ultimate skill. Ow. Smart, turns out I was just being stupid. Story of my life, really. Stop that. Big bag. Two sets of the same coin? Yeah. The greatest genius you've ever met, and also the dumbest motherfucker you've ever seen in your entire life. You're heading out for your book club? Thanks for coming. Have a good rest of the night. Considering how we only got about 10 minutes left, I feel like nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go too awry. Ah, damn it. I forgot about the boss fight at the very end. Yeah, the final stage. But Rising Flames and Flames of Rebirth. On a relatively easy boss. These guys are not typically a problem. Unless I completely fuck it up. At which point it's my own fault. You right? Don't pull a chowder? God, I hope so. Back up. Head in. Dodge into it. Yeah, these guys are not much of a threat if you at all know what you're doing. Which, as established, I only kind of do. Therefore, I should probably start worrying. Can you imagine if I choked right now? Like, just completely fell apart. Let this guy kill me. Let a fucking Ahriman kill me. I'd be so upset with myself. Like, unironically, I would be furious with myself. We're good. Yeah, doing these chronoliths gives you a, an item that powers up your like final move. Which means if I want any of them at all, it would probably be the ones for Ramu and the ones for Bahamut. Because, you know, those are the ones, those are the ultimate moves I actually use. Use the lightning, and I use Bahamut's Giga Flare, so. getting boosts for those is not a bad thing.
Ah, there you are. All went well then.
Mostly.
Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up?
Don't worry about it.
On second thoughts, don't tell me.
There you go.
It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
That's such an antiquated phrase.
Something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
Yes, I did.
I wanted to.
What kind of person would I have been if I had said no to something like that? Like, come on, Martha. Give me some credit here. Let's head back to the hideaway for a sec. Want to get the gift.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, hey, a new hunt showed up?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this.
Talisman of Priming.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
So I'm pretty sure Goat is just going to tell us.
Quick look.
Yeah. The one, right?
Think you can help?
What about you? You got new marks? Huh, you do. Could have sworn this was the last one. Yeah, it is. It is like the final one you're supposed to do. The Man in Black, huh? Johnny Cash? I'm not hunting Johnny Cash. Or am I? Anyway. That is going to be it for tonight, because I can't start anything else in the 1 minute we have left. Though my attempts to would be funny. Alright. I swear my model is like going super slow today. I have no clue why. Alright. Goob is live. We raid Goob. Right. See you guys tomorrow. Maybe. Ow. For more date everything. Oh boy. Hope you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. See you guys later.
Last time on.
It's a floater.